Third phase of moon. Third.
That's right, Third Phase of Moon, back on air, taking your calls from around the world. We're in our new studio, Third Phase of Moon, and we're excited. I mean, we're going to be going over video that has just come in within the past few hours. That's the way it is, always right here at Third Phase of Moon. Breaking news, unbelievable. Love this. Love what we're doing over here at Third Phase. It's always exciting, always something new. Breaking news pretty much on a 12-hour basis. I got to say, things are going down big time around planet Earth. What's going on with this HAARP weather experiment? Well, I'm not sure. All I know is that we have multiple sources, multiple videos that have been coming in for the past week. It's blowing me away. It's blowing everybody away. And it is something that I got a feeling it's not over yet, people. Hang on. The roller coaster ride's just begun. Also, we have this incredible crystal clear HD footage of a flying saucer. It's almost too good to be true. We're having Jaime Maussan investigate it, send it out to professionals in Italy to see what's going on in this video that you're looking at right now. Everybody go to Third Phase of Moon, take a look at the latest video of this flying saucer disc, broad daylight. I'd say some of the clearest footage I've ever seen, the world's ever seen. Share this to the world. We have Mike waiting on right now at Third Phase of Moon. He submitted just within 6 hours, like I'm saying, is what we're calling the jellyfish UFO. It is quite amazing. We're going to be enhancing this video, slowing it down, taking a closer look. To me, it seems biological, but it could be definitely some kind of craft. But it's amazing. Take a look at this video. It's quite amazing. We're going to get to Mike right now. He's gracious enough to join us right here at Third Phase of Moon. I think it's pretty late in his area. Let's bring Mike to the show. Mike, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. Hey, thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. It's the first time we've ever spoken, and I appreciate you submitting this video to Third Phase that we're going to be sharing to the world. Is that okay?
Yeah, not a problem.
All right, Mike. Well, welcome. Let's get to the beginning of this. Tell the people, where was the shot and when?
It shot. It's in a little town called Dos Palos. It's about I don't know. It's probably about 35 miles, 40 miles from Fresno, and just a little ways off of I-5. Where the actual craft was flying was on the outskirts of town, towards the I-5 freeway that sits back a little ways from town, and it was amazing. I with the naked eye, or maybe even say a smartphone camera, not really strong enough to focus in real close to it, and you couldn't really tell what it was, other than just something in the sky. But then when you focus in, it was amazing to see that tail on the bottom.
Well, that's what struck me right off the bat. In the beginning, I thought, well, I pretty much might have dismissed it as a weather balloon sighting, but the closer I look, the closer you look at it, though, the weather balloons don't act in this way, and it continuously morphs, and the colors are quite amazing. This purple, translucent, iridescence kind of image. It reminds me straight out of a Chinese man-o-war that we have over here in Hawaii. These man-o-war, these jellyfish that have these tentacles that kind of have... the video last...
That's great to see that.
This video, we're going to go over, I think you said this video in two parts. We're going to go over it raw right here at the Third Phase of Moon radio right now. I'm sure we're going to be posting some special clips just right after the show at the Third Phase so everybody could take a quick look on what's going on. But let me tell you, what were you thinking at the time when you shot this?
I was in shock, and for it to be something that you would get that much time to see in the sky like that was amazing too. I mean, you see a lot of footage of certain things. Very seldom do you ever get to capture anything for that long of that period of time. But it was very slow moving. That probably was a lot to do with it. But I just, to this day, and like I said, that was a few years ago, and I'm in awe still. I can't even fathom what the heck it was.
It looks quite large. You zoom in on it, and you have some perspective with telephone wires. And how large would you say this craft was?
Well, to me, it looks like the distance that I could say it was from where I'm at, and it's speculation, of course, but I'd say probably if you put up a penny or something out in front of you in your hand, that would probably be what it would take to cover it, the round part of it.
So would my guesstimate? I'm looking at the video right now. I'm thinking, approximately 70 to 80 feet long.
At least. I mean I don't know. It was incredible, but it was large. It wasn't small. That's for sure. I don't even know how it was moving. I mean, what propelled it?
Yeah, if it's a weather balloon, you would have thought it would have just kind of floated along and then out of sight pretty quickly. This is what they do, but this video goes on for about approximately 12 to 20 minutes. I'm not exactly sure. It's a two-part video. Yeah. It's breaking news. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, it was about 12 minutes, and then there was another short period after that I had in part two.
Wow, so did you show this to any friends, family, anybody give any opinion on what they thought it was right off the bat?
Everybody tried to say weather balloon, there's a lot of people still think it's probably just a weather balloon, but, I don't know. People are skeptic. I wish I could have, or if there's still a possibility, I'm sure there's a place that I can get maybe some information on that date from somebody, then they can, I don't know if it would be something that would be kept secret if they tell you or not, but maybe if there was a weather balloon or something. I know we're about 100 miles from the Air Force Base there in Lemoore.
It definitely could be a military experiment, weather balloon, but, when we're taking a close look at it, we're going to let the people decide on what this is, and I'm sure people are going to have a lot of opinions and pretty much strike it off as a weather balloon right away, but it's giving off these strange characteristics. We're slowing things down. The popping of the lights is just, something we want to share in Third Phase. I definitely want to thank you for joining us right here and sharing it to the world. How did you come across Third Phase? I know we just got the video link from you, I think, within 12 hours.
Yeah, that's another great thing I was going to tell you and let your listeners know that, if you want somebody that's going to respond to your emails, you guys are definitely the one. I'm sure you receive lots of them. I don't know how you guys go through them, but I'm so grateful that you guys got to it right away. I've actually sent you a few pictures, I believe it was a while back, of something that I had seen or whatever, but I've seen you guys on YouTube, and it's been about 2 years now, and I've been watching you ever since.
Hey, man. Hey, thanks a lot for that. And let me ask you, as a watcher, what have you been thinking of this breaking news happening all week in regards to this HAARP and weather phenomenon?
Yeah, that's another thing. It's hard to say. One thing I can tell you, though, is we used to have an ionospheric, very secret. No one knew about it around here, but I did. And
wow.
There's been there was it's ionospheric testing grounds by the SRI company. Used to run it under the United States Air Force, and they closed it. Everything, all this stuff kind of went on after 9/11, just slowly, these little places, which nobody knew about to begin with, but they had a big array of antennas, and I did all the research on them, and that was for artificial intelligence. They did tracking of drugs and shipment containers. They did all kinds of things, and this place is huge. And then all of a sudden the poles disappeared, and I was told it was different technology, and then all of a sudden it left, and then it's gone now. But all in all, there's a lot of crazy things that go on around here. We've seen big stuff over here at the lake, which was dedicated by John F. Kennedy. So I know there's lots of things that are not really visible, but they're here.
Quite interesting inside information I think the world's never heard before. Could you tell us again and the listeners what the name of this project was?
This is with the town that I'm from. Is that what you said? I'm sorry.
The top secret project that was working on this weather experiment.
Oh, it was the ionospheric testing grounds, and it was a transmitter site, and the receiver site was at China Lake, the base out there in China Lake.
Wow, interesting information. You know what, Mike? Have your cameras ready because I think the weather phenomenon has just begun from what we've been hearing through chatter of this high frequency technology that's been advanced.
The lightning shows that we had the other night, I don't think it was last, it was the night before, was so fascinating. It was so warm outside. I'm 41 years old, and I've seen quite a bit, and one thing that I've been fascinated the most about is the weather.
It seems this unnatural phenomenon is happening worldwide. We want to thank Mike for sharing whatever happened in the skies in his neighborhood. Mike, thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase.
Thank you.
All right, that was Mike, and we call it the purple jellyfish. UFO, weather balloon, maybe. Biological entity, maybe. It's we don't know. That's why we're going to share it to the world. Everybody, stay tuned to Third Phase Moon. You got a UFO sighting you want to report? Share live on Third Phase? Call in to our number, 347-934-0378. Everybody, stand by. We'll be right back. Third Phase of Moon.
Object.